I have a confession to make. I love trains. I love trains. Do you like trains? Well, Walt Disney loved trains. He even had a giant model train set up in his backyard. So, it comes as no surprise that Disneyland had a train, and so does the Magic Kingdom. Well, ever since Tron Lightcycle Run in Tomorrowland began construction in 2018, the Walt Disney World Railroad closed, as the track needed to be rearranged to accommodate the new building. But it will open again, I promise. I hope. I rode the train for the first time in 2017. It was really relaxing, fun, and a great way to get around the park quickly. However, I was surprised to see basically nothing across the entire route. Disneyland has dinosaurs. I mean, Disneyland has lots of interesting details. Historical Disney Parks attractions to look at while you ride. Those dinosaurs you see, those are actually from the 1964 New York World's Fair, the same place that the Carousel of Progress, Great Moments with Mr. Lincoln, and Small World originated from. When the fair ended, Walt Disney had the brilliant idea of bringing those awesome attractions over to the parks, where they still dazzle guests to this day. Really, the Disneyland Railroad is just as much an attraction as any other ride in the park. Disney World's train, however, is basically just a mode of transportation. So I'm wondering, will that change? Should it change? Short answer, probably not. Disney isn't really looking to spend money unnecessarily these days, so I doubt an overhaul to the railroad is coming. More likely, the train will be the same as always, just with a new track to go around Tron. But a guy can dream, right? And today, I want to talk about what can be added to the Walt Disney World Railroad to make it even better than its Disneyland counterpart. First of all, things to look at. Of course, easy. But what should they add? Right now, you can pass a small Native American camp on the railroad. It's fine, and there are a few basic animatronics to look at. I would expand that, and even add more little setups, themed to the land that you're passing. This would give riders the opportunity to see the lands from different angles and notice a new and exciting storytelling throughout them. One thing I would add to Fantasyland, for example, is Mickey's Beanstalk, just starting to sprout, or maybe a Merida animatronic riding her horse through the woods. The possibilities are endless and can be as large or small as Disney wants. When entering Tomorrowland, I would love for the track to feature neon lighting, to give the idea that your train has entered the future. They could even have the train go into a tunnel with a lighting akin to Tron. I would also work in some fun character interactions or noises through the intercom, similar to the People Mover. Before Stitch's Great Escape closed, you could hear Stitch on the People Mover as you passed the show building. It would be pretty cool to hear Rapunzel, Buzz Lightyear, or other iconic Disney characters pop in and talk during the train ride's intercom, which currently has a lovely narration of the park with some history tidbits and a storyline, but I think this could add an extra angle and extra depth to it. And we all know Disney loves to put IP into stuff. I'm just thinking like Disney wants me to think, right? Now, if you watched my last video on Splash Mountain's retheme, which you should, you may recall me getting a little crazy in my backseat Imagineering. Well, I think I've been fairly logical and realistic so far, but this is just a little YouTube video, and no one can stop me from my limitless imaginary budget. What if actual costumed characters showed up on the train? What if, when parking at the Frontierland station, a few bandits tried to take over the train, only for Sheriff Woody to save the day? What if, at random, some characters would board the train to chat with guests? Similar to how you see sometimes Princess Tiana and Prince Naveen on the riverboat, what if you could randomly encounter a handful of characters, if you're lucky, if you boarded at the right time, and be in the right place? Okay, last idea, I promise. What if Disney added a dining car to the train? Yeah, let's make the railroad a super special, unique dining experience. Imagine getting to eat while touring the entire Magic Kingdom. Wouldn't that be so cool? Now what would they serve there? I'm no chef. Wouldn't mind Walt's chili making its way to Florida, though. Maybe it could all be based on the Disney family. Walt did love trains a lot. I think that could be a great homage, especially since Walt Disney World doesn't really have a place like that yet. not like Disneyland has. So what do you think? Would you want them to enhance the railroad in Magic Kingdom? Or is it better as a leisure transportation option? What would you change to make it better? Let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching, and this train is leaving the station. All aboard!